Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and good morning everyone. Welcome to our presentation about Nanocare Medical Sendian Berhad. My name is Amanda Imanina binti Suhaimi. Imagine a world where healthcare facilities are equipped with the best and most reliable medical supplies, ensuring that doctors, nurses and caregivers have the tools they need to provide exceptional care every day. At Nanocare Medical Sendian Berhad, established in 2020, we turn that vision into reality. As a dedicated provider of high-quality medical products, we focus on sourcing, supplying and distributing essential medical equipment and consumables across Malaysia. Our company offers a wide range of products across 5 key categories. First, basic medical equipment, clinical and laboratory supplies, durable medical equipment, personal protective equipment and surgical instrument. Each of these categories designed to support the diverse needs of healthcare providers, ensuring compliance with the highest safety and quality standards. At Nanocare, our mission is to supply certified, reliable and affordable medical products across 5 core categories, while also providing exceptional service, fast delivery and customized solutions that support safe, efficient and modern healthcare delivery. Our vision is to be Malaysia's most trusted and innovative medical supplier, delivering high-quality healthcare solutions that elevate patient care and strengthen the performance of healthcare providers. Today, we are excited to share how Nanocare is shaping the future of healthcare with our products, commitment to excellence and dedication to customer satisfaction. Here, we also provide our business logo. At Nanocare Medical Sendian Berhad, we are proud to have 8 branches across Malaysia. These are located in Kuala Lumpur, Penang, Johor, Perak, Sarawak, Selangor, Pahang and Negeri Sembilan. Having branches in these key areas allows us to serve our clients quickly and effectively. It helps us provide faster delivery, better customer service and support healthcare providers across the country. With our wide network of branches, we are able to meet the needs of healthcare facilities from the north to south, ensuring everyone gets the quality products and service they need. Now that we have a clear understanding of the organizational structure, let's talk about our core functions and how each department contributes to the company's overall success. At the top of the company, our General Manager, Muhammad Shukri, ensures that both sales and marketing and operations align with the company's strategic goals. Under his leadership, both departments work seamlessly to achieve the company's objective. The sales and marketing team, led by Muhammad Shafi, is essential in driving growth. Siti Nurjana, the accounting manager, ensures financial management aligns with sales targets, while Nur Christina Umaira, the marketing manager, leads the development of marketing strategies to boost the company's visibility and attract new clients. On the operations side, Nur Izan Darwisha, the operational manager, ensures that smooth running of daily operations with the support of Amanda Imanina and Nur Alisha Sofia. This division ensures that all services are delivered efficiently from logistics to customer support. Lastly, we have a skilled team of professionals across various roles who are dedicated to supporting our mission and ensuring client satisfaction.
At Nanocare Medical Sendian Berhad, we sell 25 products that being grouped in 5 categories, which are basic medical equipment, clinical and laboratory, durable medical equipment, personal protective equipment, and surgical instrument. Here are the details products where under basic medical equipment, we have digital thermometers, blood pressure monitors, glucometers, stethoscope, and pulse oximeters. As for clinical and laboratory, we have syringes, disinfectant, test tubes, rapid test kit, and microscope. While in durable medical equipment, we have wheelchairs, walkers, nebulizer, suction machine, and hospital beds. Furthermore, in personal protective equipment, it contains face mask, latex glove, face shield, disposable gown, and shoe cover. In addition, under surgical instrument, we have scalpels, scissors, forceps, surgical clamp, and retractor. That include all the product details that we have in Nanocare Sdn Bhd. Before we go through the detailed analysis for each section, here is the overall summary of our analysis presented in the dashboard. This dashboard provides a comprehensive view of the data for the entire 2 years period. As we can see at the top of the dashboard, we can clearly see the top 3 sales person ranking with Rabiatul bin Zain, followed by Maziatul binti Sinan and Imanina binti Suhaimi. Next, top 3 more frequent buyer is Nur binti Ismail, Farid binti Osman and Nur binti Hussein. Next is top 3 branch sales ranking, which is IP004, KL001 and KN007. And additionally, the dashboard highlight key figures such as total sales, total profit, total stock balance, and total quantity sold, so that we can easily view it without referring to the private tables. But if you want to analyze data for a specific years only, we can use a slicer provided. For example, by selecting the 2023 slicer, we'll filter all the private chart to show only the analysis for the year 2023. This same applies to any other slicer option. Lastly, the dashboard include main analysis title that function as navigation buttons. As for the example, if we click on the sales performance analysis, it will direct us to the corresponding analysis sheet where the detailed private table can be viewed. This feature also applied to all the other analysis titles.
So let's start with the first analysis here, which is the sales trend analysis by month. I chose a line chart because it is the most effective chart for showing trends and patterns across a time period. It helps us to see clearly whether sales are increasing, decreasing or varying. It is more easier to view and analyze the data from an overall perspective. According to the data, we can see that the company achieved positive results, where the total sales increasing from 122,452 ringgit and 37 cents in 2023 to 129,684 ringgit in 2024. For the year of 2023, sales reached their highest point in December, with the total of 20,644 ringgit and 6 cents, whereas in 2024, the peak was occurred in November, with an amount of 21,365 ringgit. The data is indicate this outcome is due to the external healthcare factors, where the number of dengue cases continue to rise during both years. Thus, most hospitals require sufficient medical supplies to treat those patients. For the early months of the year, which from January to April, we can see some movement in sales, but it's not as significant compared to the year-end peak. This is mainly because hospitals are still stabilizing their procurement after the heavy year-end spending. Now, let's see a consistent dip in sales around June to August for both years. This pattern is mainly due to a mix of internal and external factors. Internally, hospitals usually carry out stock regionalization during mid-year. They review their inventory and hold back on new orders until existing stock is fully utilized. This period also coincides with their budgeting cycle, so purchases are temporarily reduced. At the same time, emergency admissions are slightly lower during non-peak seasons, so the demand for medical supplies naturally drops. Externally, this is also the period where dengue activity tends to slow down. With fewer dengue cases, hospitals require fewer consumables used specifically for dengue treatment. These insights help us plan better as a company. First, by knowing when dengue cases usually peak, we can prepare our inventory earlier so we're ready for increased demand. Second, understanding seasonal patterns help us allocate manpower, which is more staff during busy months and more internal work or training during slower months.
For sales performance analysis, we can see that our products bring a sales to company throughout the year of 2023 and 2024. The pivot table shows total sales according to each branch. The total sales earned for the year 2023 was 679,298 ringgit and 3 cents. And for 2024, 697,407 ringgit and 39 cents. I used a pivot chart that was extracted from the sales transaction worksheet to analyze data. In this pivot chart, we use a clustered column chart for sum of total sales by branch. A clustered column chart is used to analyze sales performance by branch as it allows easy comparison of total sales contributions across different branches. Additionally, when combined with a ranking line, it provides deeper insight into performance differences between branches, enabling faster and more accurate decision making. The height of each column clearly shows which branch generates higher revenue from medical suppliers. In this clustered column chart, the horizontal line represents the branch ID and the vertical line represents the sum of total sales. The red line illustrates the ranking of total sales made by each branch. Based on the clustered column chart, IP004 contributes to the highest profit in Nanocare Medical Syndrome Berhad of 121,850 ringgit 30 cents and the lowest profit of 58,191 ringgit 30 cents comes from KN007 in 2023. Next, for 2024, the clustered column chart shows IP004 contributes to the highest profit in Nanocare Medical Syndrome Berhad of 132,830 ringgit 73 cents and the lowest profit of 48,622 ringgit 80 cents comes from SR008. This difference in sales may be due to external factor, which is dengue fever. Found that during dengue outbreaks, the rising number of cases leads to increased demand for essential medical supplies such as digital thermometer, rapid test kits, and disinfectants. At the same time, greater public awareness encouraged individuals to purchase protective items, resulting in a significant boost in overall sales during the dengue season. The solution that I will suggest is that the company should increase stock levels of key dengue-related medical supplies such as thermometers, blood pressure monitors, rapid test kits, disinfectants, gloves, and hospital beds to ensure consistent availability during peak seasons. Furthermore, strengthening partnerships with hospitals, clinics, and government agencies will help secure bulk orders and long-term contracts during dengue campaigns. For the profit performance analysis, the data indicates that every branch continued to contribute positively to the company's profitability over the years 2023 and 2024. The pivot table shows total profit according to each branch. The total profit earned for the year 2023 was 122,452 ringgit 37 cents and 129,684 ringgit 37 cents for 2024. By using a pivot chart extract from the profit transaction worksheet, a clustered column chart was applied to analyze the sum of total profit by branch. A clustered column chart is used to analyze sales performance by branch as it allows easy comparison of total profit contributions across different branches. Additionally, when combined with a ranking line, it provides deeper insight into performance difference between branches, enabling faster and more accurate decision making. In this chart, the horizontal axis represents the branch ID, while the vertical axis represents the total profit generated. The red line is used to show the ranking of profit contribution among branches. Based on the 2023 profit analysis, branch IP004 recorded the highest profit with Ringgit19,923.99, whereas branch KN007 recorded the lowest profit with Ringgit9,614.14. And for the year 2024, the same chart shows that IP004 again achieved the highest profit contribution with Ringgit25,486.23, while SR008 generated the lowest profit with Ringgit10,128.60. This difference in sales may be due to external factor, which is dengue fever. Found that during dengue outbreaks, the rising number of cases leads to increased demand for essential medical supplies such as digital thermometer, rapid test kits, and disinfectants. At the same time, greater public awareness encouraged individuals to purchase protective items, resulting in a significant boost in overall sales during the dengue season. The solution that I will suggest is that the company should increase stock levels of key dengue-related medical supplies such as thermometers, blood pressure monitors, rapid test kits, disinfectants, gloves, and hospital beds to ensure consistent availability during peak seasons. Furthermore, strengthening partnerships with hospitals, clinics, and government agencies will help secure bulk orders and long-term contracts during dengue campaigns.
The second one is stock product analysis. A combo chart was used to visualize this data because it effectively shows both the number of units sold and the ranking of products in a single view, making it easy to identify top performers and compare products across categories. Based on the top product ranking displayed in the pivot table and the combo chart, the analysis shows clear variation in the number of units sold across different medical equipment categories. Basic medical equipment recorded the highest sales quantities compared to other product categories. From the chart, digital thermometers appear to be the top-selling product, reaching the highest total units sold of 727 units among all listed items. This is followed closely by glucometers, pulse oximeters, and stethoscope, which also show consistently high sales units. These products demonstrate strong demand and form the core of hospital procurement due to their essential role in patient monitoring. Products such as blood pressure monitors, rapid test kits, and face masks show moderate sales performance around 400 to 600 units sold, reflecting consistent usage but lower dependency compared to the top-ranked items. Meanwhile, items such as hospital beds, wheelchairs, suction machines, and surgical clamps recorded significantly lower units sold, which is expected because these are higher cost. It is less frequently purchased equipment. The company should prioritize maintaining adequate stock and targeted promotions for high-demand diagnostic and monitoring tools, while monitoring moderate selling items to ensure consistent availability. For low-demand, high-cost items, Procurement can be optimized to reduce overstock and improve inventory efficiency. Next is top 10 customers compressed by total sales with purchase frequency. Here is the pivot table that helps us to identify who are crucial to our sales strategy. We chose combination chart for this analysis because it clearly highlights the difference between high value buyers and high frequency buyers. This chart consists of a bar chart for showing the amount of sales recorded for top 10 of the highest customers, and the line chart is showing how regularly those customers purchase from the company. Based on the data analyzed, there are 10 customers who rank as the top buyers among all the customers, based on their contribution to total sales and their purchase frequency. Some of customers have a lower purchase frequency. However, each of their transactions is of a large amount. As in the case in 2023, Azman binti Ismail contributed the highest total sales, which exceeding 44,000 ringgit. Nevertheless, she did not rank as the top customer for purchase frequency, as she only purchased company's products 6 times during the year. This may be caused by a bulk purchasing. Usually, a large hospital will prefer to buy the medical supplies in large quantities to prepare for a critical situation. At the same time, some of customers rank first in purchase frequency, although each of their purchases was relatively small. For this analysis, we can see that Ahmad bin Ahmad buy very frequently, which is 7 times during the year of 2023. However, he's not purchased with a large amount, as the total sales that company received from Ahmad bin Ahmad were only 25,429 ringgit and 22 cents. This may be due to a routine of day-by-day medical supply needs. In 2024, there is one customer from top 10 highest customer who ranked highly in both total sales and purchase frequency, namely Ahmad bin Ahmad. In this case, he maintained the same purchase frequency of 7 transactions during the year. However, the total sales that company received from him increased to 43,234 ringgit and 60 cents. This can be attributed to the rise in dengue case in 2024. Thus, it drove a higher demand from one of our major hospital clients.
For inventory turnover analysis by main product category, we use pivot table to show inventory turnover rate for 2023 and 2024 according to each main product category. The slicer is used to make it easy to filter and view information that we want to see. To illustrate the pivot table, a pivot chart used is the bar chart that is easy to interpret the data trend regarding the inventory turnover. As we can see, the blue colored bar represent the year of 2023 and the red bar represent the year of 2024. In this bar chart, the vertical line illustrates the stock turnover rate and the horizontal line illustrates the main product category. There are 5 main product categories that are basic medical equipment, clinical and laboratory, durable medical equipment, personal protective equipment, and surgical instrument. For example, if we choose the year of 2023 in the slicer, we can see that basic medical equipment has the highest inventory turnover rate, that is 2.34%, and the lowest is clinical and laboratory, that are 1.46%. The internal factor influencing this trend are the company may have better inventory management by ordering the right amount of stock needed and faster procurement processes from the supplier by building strong partnership relationship. It is recommended that the company focus on maintaining the strong performing categories such as personal protective equipment, while reviewing lower growth segments like clinical and laboratory products to identify potential issues, and optimize stock level.
Based on the stock level analysis by branch chart, each branch holds different quantities of medical supplies depending on their operational needs and customer demand. A clustered bar chart is chosen to analyze the stock level by branch for both 2023 and 2024, as it clearly displays side-by-side comparisons of inventory quantities for each branch over the 2 years. The vertical bars represents the sum of quantity in stocks in units, and horizontal bars represent branch ID. The bar heights make it easy to identify which branch have higher or lower stock levels, helping management make better decisions on restocking and stock allocation. From the analysis, IP004 holds one of the highest stock quantities that show stock level increase from 2023, which is 23,326 units, to 2024, which is 27,249 units. In contrast, PN002 show the lowest stock level that shows stock levels increase from 2023, which is 90,487 units, to 2024, which is 20,262 units.
The figure above shows the identification of slow-moving and fast-moving items based on their stock balance for the year 2023 and 2024. The pivot table organized items into different categories: durable medical equipment, basic medical equipment, surgical instruments, clinical and laboratory, and personal protective equipment. By analyzing the stock balance, we can identify which item have high stock, which is slow-moving, and which item have low stock, which is fast-moving. For example, hospital beds have the highest stock balance, making them a slow-moving item, while items like face masks have one of the lowest stock balance, making them fast-moving. The clustered column chart visualizes the stock balance across different product categories. The blue bars represent the stock balance, while the red line represents the rank of each item within each category. The chart clearly shows that durable medical equipment such as hospital beds and wheelchairs, and basic medical equipment such as pulse oximeters are slow-moving due to their high stock balance. In contrast, personal protective equipment like face masks and gloves are fast-moving items reflected by their lower stock balance. Issues identified: overstocking of slow-moving items, products with consistently high stock balance such as hospital beds and pulse oximeters could be overstocked, which ties up capital and increases storage costs. A review of demand forecast and procurement strategies may help address this issue. Risk of stockouts for fast-moving items. The fast-moving items, including face masks and disinfectants, needs frequent replenishment to ensure that stock levels remain sufficient to meet demand. A more responsive replenishment process is recommended to avoid shortage. The figure above shows the identification of slow-moving and fast-moving items based on their stock balance for the year 2023 and 2024. The pivot table organized items into different categories: durable medical equipment, basic medical equipment, surgical instruments.
As for customer part, I will start with customer analysis by demographic. For this analysis, I use a bar chart because it clearly shows comparison across different categories, making it easier to identify which states and income group have the highest participation for each business type. In the pivot table, in the column, we have each states, and also in the row, we have business type and income groups. These setups allowed the private chart to illustrate how B40, M40, and T20 are distributed in cooperative, partnership, and sole proprietorships. Also, there are a slicer that are being included so that it is easier for us to analyze the data from the pivot table. And from the chart, For cooperative, we can see here that Pahang involvement are the highest, which from T20 groups, as well as Selangor and also from the T20 groups, and Negeri Sembilan, while the B40 and M40 recorded at the same highest as for the involvement. Next, for the partnership, T20 also recorded as the highest involvement. That comes from Kuala Lumpur, Sarawak, and Penang. While the others, B40 and M40, shows a moderate involvement in partnership. And lastly, for sole proprietorship, T20 involvement also have the highest compared to the B40 and also M40. So here, from the private chart, we can clearly see that T20 customers' involvements are higher compared to the B40 and M41. So overall, this structure makes the difference between income groups and states easy to observe and explain, as we can clearly see from the private chart of the customer that are being analyzed. Okay, now I'll be explaining about our customer analysis by product. I use line chart to show the trends between 2 years of product that being sold, where we can clearly see the difference between these 2 years. In the private table, the distribution of 2023 and 2024 in the columns, and in the row we have the product category and also product name that are being listed, so that we can trace the quantity that being sold for each year. Now, based on the chart, it shows the customer analysis of our company compares the total product that being sold in year of 2023 and 2024. It visibly show that the sales were higher in the year 2024, which is in the red line, than in 2023, which is in the blue line, with more frequent and pronounced speed, indicating greater customer engagement and purchasing activity. Especially the total quantity sold in 2024, which recorded at 6,882, compared to the year of 2023, which is a bit lower, which at 6,561 units that being sold. However, the lower sales in 2023 can be explained by the period of stabilization after the post-pandemic years, whereas many clinics and hospitals had already completed their major restocking. As a result, the purchasing volume decreased and demand became more controlled, leading to fewer spikes in 2023. Healthcare facilities were operating normally, but without urgent or sudden demand for high quantities of medical supplies, causing the slower reflected in the 2023 sales line. In contrast, to 2024 experienced higher sales, which can be strongly linked to the increase in dengue cases across Malaysia. During dengue outbreaks, healthcare facilities typically required more medical supplies such as thermometers, disinfectant, rapid test kit, hospital beds, nebulizer, and other supportive care. This surge in demand drives up purchasing volume, which is clearly shown in the sharper and more frequent peaks of the 2024 line. Hospital, clinics, and emergency departments may have prepared for a higher patient load, resulting in increased orders throughout the year.
For salesperson performance by sale by main product category, the pivot table shows total sale according to each main product category for every salesperson. The slicer is used to make it easy to filter the information that we want to see. To illustrate the pivot table, a pivot chart used is the clustered column chart because it clearly compares each salesperson performance across different main product categories. As we can see, all the colored bars represent the salesperson, such as for the purple colored bar shows Amira binti Zahid as the salesperson. In this clustered column chart, the vertical line illustrates the total sale and the horizontal line illustrates the main product category. For both years, durable medical equipment has the highest sale, that is 82,514 ringgit, and the lowest is personal protective equipment, that is 229 ringgit and 10 cents. These trends are driven by internal factors such as differences in salesperson skill, such as those who are more confident and persuasive will generate higher sales. Based on this insight, several recommendations can be made, such as strengthening sales strategies for weaker category through promotion and targeted campaign. For salesperson performance by sale by branch, the pivot table shows total sale according to each branch for every salesperson. To illustrate the pivot table, a pivot chart used is the clustered column chart because it clearly compares each salesperson performance across different branches. As we can see, each branch has a total of 3 designated salesperson, such as for branch ID IP004, the salesperson are Adawiyah bin Mike, Nurul binti Muhammad, and Rabiatul bin Zaid. The green colored bar represent the year of 2023 and the blue bar represent the year of 2024. There are 8 branches that are KL001, PN002, JB003, IP004, KC005, SA006, KN007, and SR008. In this clustered column chart, the vertical line illustrates the total sale and the horizontal line illustrates the branches and the designated salesperson for each branch. For example, if we choose the year of 2023 in the slicer, Maizatul binti Sinan from branch JB003 has the highest sale, that is 61,952 ringgit and 59 cents. And the lowest is Shafiqah binti Khairul from branch KC005, that is 5,630 ringgit and 30 cents. The trend shows large performance gap between branches, where IP004, KL001, and SA006 consistently records higher sale, while KN007, PN002, and SR008 display lower results. These variations are influenced by internal factors such as individual salesperson skill and product expertise. Based on this detailed insight, stronger recommendations include implementing branch-specific training program, focusing on product knowledge and sales technique.
In this section, we will look at the performance of each salesperson for the years 2023, 2024, and a combined view of both years. This analysis will help us to see how sales have evolved and identify high performance trends and areas for improvement. For the year 2023, the salesperson ranking clearly shows the strongest and weakest performers. The blue bars represent 2023 total sales for each salesperson, and the red bars represent their respective ranking. As we can see, SP009 is the highest performance in 2023 with total sales of RM 61,952 ringgit and 59 cents, while SP011 has the lowest total sales of 5,630 ringgit and 30 cents. This large gap highlights a significant performance disparity within the team, where only a few individuals generate most of the total sales. Looking at 2024, we see a similar trend. The green bars represent the total sales for 2024, while the blue bars represent the ranking. For 2024, SP015 leads with RM74,565.30 in sales, and SP014 has the lowest sales with RM3,969.10. We noticed an increase in total sales for many individuals compared to 2023, but the performance gap remains, showing that a few salespersons are still leading while others need additional support or training to improve their results. Now, let's look at the combined performance for 2023 and 2024. This gives us the total sales across both years. As you can see from the chart, SP017 is the overall top performer with RM103,749.79, followed by SP009 with RM96,480.82, and SP015 with RM94,195.60. These three individuals consistently contribute the most in both years. The combined chart show a more balanced distribution of sales across the team, but there's still a noticeable gap between the highest and lowest performers, which will require attention moving forward. To summarize, the analysis of 2023-2024 and combined sales highlight top performers like SP017, SP009, and SP015, but also expose areas for improvement. Sales gap between individuals suggests the need for target training programs, coaching, and performance evaluation. By focusing on improving the performance of those lagging behind, we can reduce this gap and increase overall sales productivity.